And welcome to another training video of K-Talk. My name is Karen Burgoyne and I'm the founder, director and creator of these videos. Today's video is called Navigating Mental Health, Unemployment and Caregiving. Let's get on with the presentation. The topics of discussion in this video are an introduction of myself, mental health impact on caregivers, navigating unemployment or self-employment, strategies for self-management, and my contact details. I was diagnosed at the age of 30 with what was known back then in the late 90s with Asperger's syndrome. Prior to that, nothing was known back in the 70s, 80s, or even early 90s when I was young. The diagnosis gave me answers as to why I was behaving the way I did back then. Those experiences, and even the mistakes that I never wanted to face and never wanted to make, became turning points that shaped me who I am today, teaching me lessons that helped me to grow stronger, wiser, and more determined and resilient than ever before. Caregiving can have both positive and challenging effects on an individual's mental health. It often requires substantial personal adjustment, including the acceptance that one's own activities, plans, and goals of life may need to be temporarily set aside in order to prioritise the needs of another person. This role frequently involves placing aspects of one's own life on hold for a period of time, which can be emotionally demanding and draining. It's important to reflect on how you might respond if you were placed in similar circumstances. How would you be if you had to care for someone? How would you feel being in a carer's role? And think about this, how you see others working full-time, being able to travel, and you've got dreams and goals of where you want to go and what you want to be, but you can't do that right now. Caregiving can restrict your ability to work, travel, or engage in personal activities, particularly when continuous support is required. Responsibilities may include feeding, bathing, and administering medication, and managing hygiene for some individuals who are unable to perform these tasks independently. Make sure that you have a strong backup support, people who can step in and help you when the workload becomes too much to bear. You don't have to carry everything alone. Just having the right support empowers you to keep going with strength and confidence. Here's a key takeaway for you. With the right people beside you, even the heaviest load feels lighter. Support isn't a weakness, it's what gives you the strength to keep going. When you allow others to help, you move through life stronger, steadier, and more balanced. The right support empowers you to continue with clarity, confidence, and resilience. And when you're truly supported, you rise above overwhelm. Caregiving can create a sense of missing out on one's own life, goals, and personal achievements, as a significant amount of time and energy is devoted to supporting a parent or family member. It's natural to feel frustrated when observing others travelling, advancing in their careers, or enjoying financial independence that may be out of reach due to caregiving responsibilities. These feelings can significantly affect mental health, particularly when caregiving limits personal independence, opportunities, and overall freedom. Now, if you're in Australia and you get a carer's allowance, it's literally $10 a day to take care of that person. $162.30 isn't a lot, but it means a lot when you're on a very, very limited income or a disability support pension. Here's another key takeaway for you. Caregiving can create emotional strain by limiting your personal freedom and opportunities. Acknowledging these feelings is the first step toward protecting your mental well-being. Recognizing this means your feelings are valid and your well-being matters too. It can feel so discouraging when others seem able to do so much more than you can right now. They're simply in a different season of life with different responsibilities and freedoms, and it's natural to feel a mix of emotions when you notice that contrast. But this chapter isn't permanent. A day will come when you can travel, explore, and step into the dreams you're holding on to. Your goals are still there, patiently waiting for you to be achieved in your own life. Being unemployed can significantly affect your mental health, often increasing anxiety, lowering motivation, and leaving you with little energy to keep pushing forward or keep going. Finding ways to stay engaged or redirect your focus can help lessen the emotional strain. The daily routine of searching for a suitable job can feel exhausting and overwhelming. Doing the same thing day after day after day, logging onto the computer, filling out applications, waiting for responses, facing uncertainty can be incredibly daunting and mentally draining. Walking into a Centrelink office, whether it's your first time or one of many, can bring up feelings of shame, embarrassment, or even humiliation. These emotions can weigh heavily on your mental health, especially when you're already dealing with the stress of being between jobs and or trying to find a job and trying to secure financial stability for yourself or your family. Living on a limited fortnightly payment can make daily life incredibly restrictive. It affects what you can afford, the choices you can make, or how you live your life day to day, adding even more pressure during an already challenging time. Now here's an example of the pension. It's now gone up to $1,200 a fortnight. However, try and live on this amount of money to pay your rent, your bills, your food. No, you can't do it. Even a few years ago, I was getting $670 a fortnight, and I was quite limited to what I could do. But even still now today, I'm still limited on what I can do. These financial limits can affect your daily choices, your lifestyle, and your sense of independence. You just want to give up on life. This is me sometimes when I've been job hunting. I don't want to do it anymore. This situation can feel overwhelming, restrictive, and emotionally draining. Navigating self-employment can be challenging, especially when you're the one responsible for finding your own opportunities and connecting with companies or organisations that may need your services. You are the one generating your own work, creating your own pathways, and continuously promoting the value you bring. Maintaining financial resources and independence is essential, as it allows you to sustain the business you've built and continue the work you've invested so much time and effort into. In 2007, after completing the NEIS, New Enterprise Incentive Scheme program, it's called something else now, something powerful awakened within me. A spark turned into momentum, and momentum into vision. My creativity surged, filling me with ideas and possibilities I had never imagined or even thought of before. And all of a sudden I had all these ideas in my head. I need to create a domain name, a website, find a hosting provider, set up my email address, and set up my website using CubeCard, but now my website is professionally done. So with for new purpose, as I just described, I built my domain name, email address, website and business identity from the ground up. I even launched my first 2 products, small beginnings that marked the start of an entirely new chapter, the true beginning of my business journey. What began as a simple idea grew into the foundation of a journey that continues to shape who I am today. I created my business K-Talk, aptly named Karen Talks, after years of being labelled unemployable. Many companies overlooked me simply because I didn't have any formal work experience. What they couldn't see was the value, potential and determination within me, qualities that would have made me a committed and very capable, highly capable employee. If someone had given me a fair chance, I know that I would have excelled. I would have done twice the amount of work as what a non-neurodiverse person was. However, instead of letting those assumptions define me, I chose to define myself. K-Talk was born from the belief that my abilities mattered and that I deserved the opportunity to shine. By backing myself when others wouldn't, I built something that allowed my strengths, creativity and passion to finally be seen. Here are some more key takeaways. You are the business. You create the opportunities, build the relationships and showcase the value. No pipeline, no pay. Prospect, pitch and partner consistently to keep work flowing. Make your value visible. Sharpen your offer, tell your story and ask for the work. Cash flow is king. Protect your runway, budget hard, price for profit and invoice on time. Resilience equals advantage. Learn fast, adapt faster and keep going even when it's quiet. Running a business means constantly creating, designing your website, developing products, staying connected and managing the finances. Yes, it can be overwhelming and at times mentally exhausting. But here's why you keep going. Because you know your work matters. You want to make an exceptional and significant difference to others' lives. You want to empower and impact them with your products and services. But here's what drives you forward. Don't ever stop it. Keep it as a dream and achieve your goals and exceed your own expectations all the time, just like I've done in my own life. Strategies for self-management. Actively manage stress through social connection, volunteering and self-care, treating job searching like a job while scheduling breaks to avoid burnout. Establish a routine. Create a structured routine, daily schedule, to replace the routine of work. Get up at a set time, get dressed, and set specific hours for job hunting. Get physical activity. Aim for at least 30 minutes of exercise daily, such as walking, running, or yoga, or bike riding, whatever you like to do, to release endorphins, reduce stress, and improve mood. Stay connected. Counteract feelings of isolation by spending time with friends, family, and professional networks. Networking can provide both social support and job leads. Learn something new. Keep your mind engaged by learning a new skill, taking online or face-to-face courses, or doing puzzles which can prevent boredom and boost confidence. Don't just watch videos on Facebook or YouTube all the time. Don't sit there and watch TV all day. Get out and do something active for yourself. Even going on the train and exploring the town that you live in. And just go somewhere different. someplace different that you've never been before. Have lunch and then come back. Just do something different. Volunteer. Volunteering offers a sense of purpose and productivity, helping you to feel productive while expanding your network. Reframe the situation. View this time as an opportunity to reassess your career goals and explore new opportunities rather than just a setback. Seek support. If depression or anxiety becomes overwhelming, seek professional mental health support from a therapist, counsellor, psychologist or psychiatrist. Have a do-with approach. Instead of doing everything for them, the person in your carer's role, encourage them to do as much as possible for themselves to maintain their independence. Educate yourself. Understand the condition of the person you are caring for to better manage their needs. Use professional services. Research local community services such as meal delivery or home cleaning to reduce your workload. Acknowledge your limits. Accept that you cannot do everything. Set boundaries, learn to say no, and ask for help when needed. Maintain your health. Prioritise your sleep, 7 to 9 hours, eat nutritious meals and stay active. Take breaks. Schedule regular short breaks. Use respite care services to take a temporary break from your carer's role if necessary. Key takeaways for this presentation. Understanding your own neurodiversity helps explain life experiences and provides a foundation for self-advocacy and personal growth. Mental health impact on caregivers. Unemployment can lead to financial strain, reduced confidence and emotional distress, but maintaining structure, purpose and support can help mitigate these effects. Navigating self-employment. Self-employment offers independence and purpose, but also brings financial pressure and ongoing decision-making responsibilities that require resilience and consistent effort. Strategies for self-management. Asking for extra assistance from the person's aged care package provider is essential for maintaining not only their well-being, but for yours also. Conclusion. Reaching out, connecting with community, and seeking the right resources can empower individuals to navigate challenges with greater confidence and stability. Here are my contact details. Should you have any further information or would like some additional help on this topic, or you'd like some other training resources, please head to my YouTube channel or contact us via my website. That's the end of this training video or presentation. Thanks for watching. You know you want to hit that subscribe button. Yeah, go for it. Please like, comment and share these videos with others. I look forward to seeing you in the next one.